Hello everybody and welcome to a review of issue 8 of Warhammer 40,000 Combat Patrol magazine by Hachette and Partworks. Firstly, what I would like to say is, any of you have seen the last video, I do apologise. My brain just totally fried for some odd reason, but hey, we live, we learn, I'm still living, and I'm here to fight for another day. So yeah, if any of you have seen the video, I do apologise. However, please subscribe and please like. And don't be too harsh on the comments, if there is comments. Anyway, right, okay, issue 8 review. So we've got our bases for our last Termagants that we got in issue 7, plus another 5 with the... there's 4 on there. Anyway, yeah. So let's jump to the magazine. So, issue 8 explains 10 Termagants and Ripper Swarms, part 2 of 2. So yeah, we've had part 1. So, how to paint. Again, gives us our guide. Wraithbone, Wraithbone, Wraithbone. Paint it all in Wraithbone with Barak and our Burgundy for their armour. And then, as I say, it's just a work in progress. Keep going. Okay, so we start with our read of A. Wars are not only fought with valour and cunning, but with logistics within the Imperium. The vast task of supplying its trillion-strong armies falls onto the vulnerable Departamento Muneret. Wow, that is a tongue twister. So yeah, we got some good artwork there. Show some containers, bolter on top. The Second Tyrannic War. After the First Tyrannic War, the Imperium dared to hope that the Tyranids were banished forever. They were wrong. Centuries later, the Tyranids returned in even greater numbers, spearheaded by a high fleet designed Kraken, hence their colours. The Tyranids scorned dozens of worlds in a conflict surpassing the First Tyrannic War. So I'll leave that there for a bit. Anyone wants to have a read, pause it. The Ball of Iodon. R4 with Marinus Calgar. The Great Devourer. Whatever the mysteries, goals of the hive mind to their enemies, Tyranids seem to live only to feed. Nothing can satisfy the Tyranids' ravenous appetite for biomass. They leave only ruin in their wake, harvesting any and all organic matter they encounter. So there you go. Leave that there for a sec. Again, some nice art. Death of a World. So they invade, overwhelm and consume all their biomass matter. Termagants. Give your unit their name. Nice little checklist there. We have our data sheets for the Termagants, so I think we're going to be on this next battle report. Hopefully, fingers crossed that I don't mess it up. We have a nice successful video this time, and everything's good. So yeah, so we got our data sheets. Obviously, they've already given us one small little cardboard cutout. Charging in combat. So let's just have a quick look at what we're going to be doing in this next battle report. So in addition to moving in the movement phase, your units can make a special random move called a charge move. Charge moves are made in the charge phase, and they are used to get your units into engagement range of enemy units. How far your unit can charge is determined by a 2d6 roll. So obviously rolling two dice, and then the numbers you get on them dice is exactly what they charge on. So you choose your units, you check your distance. Obviously we were issued with a ruler in the last issue, and we roll and move. Roll 2d6. The result is the distance in inches your unit can move. It If this is high enough for your unit to reach the enemy charge, is successful and move each model in your unit up to that distance towards the enemy unit. So they're going to give us some examples here. So as we see, there is the Terminator Captain, and there is a squad of Von Ryan Leapers. So the Tyranid player has made a charge roll 5 for the unit of Von Ryan Leapers. This means the unit could charge up to 5 inches. This is enough to move the unit of Von Ryan Leapers into engagement range with the Captain Terminator armor, so the Tyranid player moves each model in the unit up to 5 inches. So their start phase was there. The player rolled 2d6, got a 3 plus 2, this equals 5 inches. That was exactly how far it was from the Terminator Captain, so their charge roll was successful. Unit coherency, the models in your unit must be within 2 inches of each other at the end of their charge move, as explained, somewhat explained in the last video of coherency. So yeah, that was a successful charge. We now moved on to an example failed charge. In example, the Tyranid player has made a charge roll 4 on the Von Ryan Leapers. This means the unit cannot charge up to 4 inches. This is not enough to move the unit of Von Ryan Leapers into engagement range with the Captain Terminator armor, so the unit must remain where it is. So basically that is just says they stay where they are. Little cross there explaining that the charge was 4, still missing 1.5 inches away, so they weren't in engagement range of the charge roll. So let's have a look at the fighting. So after the charge phase comes the fight phase. In this part of the turn, your units and your opponent's units can fight in close combat using their melee weapons. Try to destroy as many enemies as you can before they have a chance to destroy you. In this tutorial, you'll learn about how to pick units to fight. So it explains here, obviously, I'll go into this on the next video. Yeah, hopefully it goes smoothly, not like the last one. Obviously, we're going into piling and consolidating. So when you choose a unit to attack, you can make a piling move with that unit. Move each model in that unit up to 3 inches to get as close as possible to the nearest enemy model. After a unit has fought, it can consolidate. Move each model in that unit up to 3 inches towards the enemy model. Your unit must be in the unit coherency after piling on consolidating. There you go. Shows us again. Nice little diagram. 3 Von Ryan Leapers against Terminator Captain. The start, the finish, 3 inches, boom. Scenario 4, ambush predators. So that we'll have a quick look at what we're using. So for our data sheets for this battle report, for this battle you will need data sheets for your Infernus Marines, your Von Ryan Leapers and Termagants. You'll also need 2 of the Tyranid terrain battlefield essential cards shown on the map below. So there we go. That's how it's going to be laid out when the battle report happens. How to win, we'll talk about that one later. Turn 1, some examples of turn 1. Obviously we'll stick to the examples, exactly how they're shown in the magazine. We'll do the combat report. Turn 2, example move, charge and fight, and example fight, play on, as they say. So is it going to be a Space Marine victory or a Tyranid victory? Again, same usual art. That's, well, not art, these are actually painted. Yeah, that's on the ones. And let's look forward to some future issues. Combat Patrol issue 9, we get some Retributor armor, and we get some Abaddon Black. And then issue 10, we're getting a Librarian and Terminator armor, and 1x medium base brush. So that concludes the video. Let's hope and pray that the next one works out better than the last one. I just hope my brain doesn't fry again. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please like, please subscribe, and I will see you all on the hopeful successful battle report. Bye bye for now.